Hello. Okay. Tuesday. It is February the 8th. Listing show. So right now for the February, I've done a gross amount of 52 items for 2005 gross value, and half of that will be net. At the end of the show, the goal should be at 2,500. And so let's just get started. And the first item I'm going to do is this thing. Now, when I look at the listings, I'm just going to see if this is new or not. It seems kind of weird that this would be open like this. And honestly, when I picked it up, I didn't look very closely. And I paid $4 for it with some other stuff that I'm donating back. So, did I make a mistake? Okay, so like always, here's starting on eBay.com. That's even though I'm Canadian, that's where I list. I always go here for my sales. I've had a couple sales. It's definitely a little slower for me. But hey, c'est la vie. Hey, Tommy, thank you for coming in. Did you find your sugar mama yet? Okay, so what is this? This is Transformers Rescue Bots. Oh, there's 1,000 of them. Okay. Have to be a little more specific, I guess. Flip racers. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is. It's open like that. That's so weird. Quick shadow. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Shay. Okay, starting off with a toy. In fact, I think I have quite a few toys I'm doing today. I'm going to do $24.99. And I'll be happy with that. See, Pixel Chicks. Found one of those today. Where is it? There it is. Is anyone else's memory as bad as mine is? I have to write stuff down immediately or it's just gone. Okay. Today's lucky box is D42. Let's just get rid of this one here. D42. That's good. And listed. Off to the races. And done. What's this? I don't know what that is. I just double clicked. Okay. Big head. So let's do the Pixel Chicks. Pay $2.99 for this. I have a soft spot for these weird things. Now, the only thing I'm a little concerned about is they have these two guitar things on the back. And I don't know if they're supposed to stay open or something. They don't really stay open. So this is one of those items not worth it, a ton of money, but for $2.99 I'll pick them up, and they've always worked. Maybe I'm just lucky. So hopefully it's still here. Pixel Chicks. This one has a Dog. It's kind of weird. Oh, I can't really see it. I'm going to show it because it's weird. See that? It's like there's eyeballs under there. Isn't that weird? Okay. And I'm going to check Cherry Peak because that person got a bid and I don't like bids. Yeah, this is much better. Let's go 39. Nine. For people to rewrite this stuff every single time, I don't know how to do it. I'd either do what Tommy does, which is use another listing and do it, or just use these templates. Oh, yeah. Okay. I have to write that for sure. Someone wrote, there are numbers written onto the buttons. Condition, that's there. There's a small chance I won't have a show tomorrow because we might be going to the movies. But I forgot all about that until it was mentioned today, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But let's check. Okay, next. Who likes Noon Sealed? We all love Noon Sealed. Work. I paid up. I paid $8 for this thing. There's a whole bunch of Simpsons DVDs used, but here in Canada, especially for $7.99 each, they just wasn't worth it. There wasn't enough meat on the bones. This one's kind of weird because it has. Oh, it looks different now. Must be the devil's meat I'm being taken. Special features. That's it. I want more than that. See, this is not that. Unless it's being resealed. Doesn't really say very much. It definitely doesn't say season 11. It's like this one here. Okay. I'm putting that one to the side. Just laying weird. We'll do this one instead. It's just another one. It's third season. Hey, when you get home and things are different. Yeah. Pre-owned. Why do they get so much for pre-owned? Just make sure everything's exactly the same because everyone's saying different things. But this is it. I ask 39 and hope for the best. I don't think I'm gonna get it. So weird. Why are the values all over the place? Right. We're gonna drive ourselves nuts. $34.99. And we can actually use media mail for this. Go, go, go. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go to the shelf. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Mo? Okay, so next, I was going to talk about you, but now I can't talk about you. I guess I could. What are you going to do? Next, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Playmates. I got these yesterday for about $1.50. Looks like he's giving you the finger. That's hilarious. And I do have his little weapons for him. Funny thing is, with these, there's some rare ones, but about a year ago, I picked up a huge bag full of all the weapons. And these ones I'm listening to, they already had the weapons come with them, but the other ones didn't. So I can actually create some nice lots for that. Most of the Playmate ones do not have value, so I would not suggest paying up. I was smart, and I put the name in there. Panda Con. They're actually in really good condition. I don't think they were played with. Holy crap, look at that. What the hell's that? What's that bullshit? Why is that? Is that money laundering I keep hearing about? Okay. I'm not sure what's up with that one. That one's. We're gonna ignore that one. I'm gonna say used. Then we're gonna say USA. Okay, this one looks good. I paid about $1.50 per figure. So we're gonna do a little. Let's do $24.99. See how it goes. And oh. I'm actually gonna say great. I never said great. Great use condition. I can say might have use. There we go. 25. I wanted to do another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guy, just so I can continue the path. This guy's Bebop, and I have his weapons here as well. Cell Similar is so much faster, especially if I'm going to reuse the same kind of description. I do a lot of pictures. Bebop, and this is 1988. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to actually just grab this. How about cancel? Just so I don't have to change any of the attributes. Holy crap. I have both the figures, but I prefer selling them separately. If someone wants to, they can just buy them, both my figures, and buying. soft head. No, this guy's hard head. All right. Take forever. All right, so there. These are also Playmates, so I should have that in as well. Okay. All good. Now for the price, I'm thinking $39.99. Yeah, that's good. Pictures. Okay, so now I'm going to update my banner. If anyone else has been listening, now's the time to let me know, and I'll add you to my little banner thing. Let's see, 5, so it's 65, 70, 100, 165. Okay. So far in the show, I've done 5 items for 165. Save, show, and begin. So I found these things today. I got 3 of these different pictures. They're pretty old, like 1820 or something. And these are hand-painted prints. Now, they're only $2.99 each. And I haven't really picked up art before, so or even things like this. I don't know if you say this is art, but prints before. And when I looked up, here's the artist. And now, of course, the subject matter is going to be really important. But the most it looks like it's getting is about 180 to 100, maybe 60 to 100. And these are not going to be that hard for me to ship. So I figured this would be a good way to start art. There is probably going to be a long time for them to sell. So I'm not sure what the sell-through rate on this kind of thing is. And you can see it looks kind of dirty, but it's actually the glass. And I haven't taken them apart yet. There's probably no easy. I'll probably have to rip it out of the frame. But I think it'll sell up better if I can at least clean the glass. I'm not sure what to think of frames. I don't know much about frames. I might ask a friend of mine tomorrow because he's much better at art than I am. But yeah, for $2.99, can't really go wrong. Okay, next. Kimon. These were also at the same place, about $1.50 a figure. Now his legs are a little loose, so I might mention this. This guy's name, thank God for Google Lens, is Clawful. And beware of the mighty claw. Things were simpler back then. Put Muscle Man on, random animal, there you go. So. rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Awful. Hopefully tomorrow's better for thrifting. You never know. Get used. And I'm going to go recently because there's so many. What's that? Oh, is he missing? Okay, yeah, he doesn't have his weapon. That's not really a surprise. Here's one without the arm. Okay, $14.99 is where I'm going. And I can specifically say missing parts. And I don't think I need to get the parts for these guys. I rarely see He-Man parts, or I haven't. So we're going to be a little more. Okay, not complete. Incomplete. Hey, Larry. Thank you for coming in. I didn't see you today, unless you were sneaking around. Okay. This guy's in pretty good shape, too, actually. Missing parts for sure. Left leg seems a little loose to me. Okay, good enough. Combo, insert. Yeah, $15. I was in your neck of the woods, pretty slim pickings. Yeah, I didn't get a ton today. I got some interesting things, like some pictures I already showed, and but no home runs. Yeah, these ones I actually got from the Mission thrift store here in Orleans, where I never find anything. In years of going, I have never found anything. But he had some marks. I swear it's on stores, you never find anything, and just once in a while you find something just to make yourself keep going to it. It's better. I hope the thrift stores that do auctions go back to auctions, because I get a little frustrated with seeing their crazy prices behind the counters. But even then, even the ones, like there was one doing an auction. Like I went to the new thrift store for the Mission down at Bank Street, and even there they were asking crazy starting bidding prices. So like more than I would pay. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay. Next up, Saddle damage. Come on. See. I'm not sure if this is supposed to work in a special way, but just hold it, believe me. Just not doing very well. There we go. Arr. He's okay. His arm might be a little loose. Actual damage. Oh. Okay, so far I'm thinking $14.99. The weapons make all the difference with these figures. You know, like get triple the amount if they have their stuff. Because everyone has the figures, it's the weapons everyone lost. Okay, so this is another $14.99. Come on. Good. And next, we're going to do Battle Cat. So I often will find Battle Cat at the stores, but it's just the cat part, and it's missing the helmet and missing the, whatever this is called. Forget now. Oh my god. Saddle. Oh my god. And someone's been chewing on the saddle a little bit, so we'll do this. He-Man. Hey Justin, thank you for coming in. Yeah, I got these yesterday. About $1.50 a figure, so it's pretty good. Let's see, it's used. Okay, here we'll start with this one. Version 1. Uh-oh, there's different versions? Uh-oh. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so if I'm thinking 34. $34. $39. A bit more. Okay, 39. That's okay. It actually has a date on this one. Always look at the crotch. There. Then I should really put the date. We'll have some marks. Some parts have been chewed. And we go. So I'm curious if anyone else advertises to find inventory or not. I've heard some people doing it. It's just, it sounds like a lot of work to me. I guess if it didn't work, people wouldn't be doing it, right? There. Back to Big Edge. Can you ride it for a video in the listing? Yeah, I can do that. You just keep watching the listing, and I'll just add that Sunday. Just keep looking. 150 each is a smoking deal. Yeah, it was funny. That store usually is highly overpriced, and I never find anything there. I only ever went to check out what they have in the auctions. I don't think that stuff was out very long. It was kind of shocking. Got to find the weapons. Yeah, the weapons for He-Man are where the value really is. There was only one weapon with these He-Man purple sword for Skeletor. You shouldn't chew your toys, Carl. I used to chew pencils. I can still kind of taste pencils. Hey, Chop Chop. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Next guy. Hordak. He's a little more rough. But he has some of his armor and stuff. No weapons, though. Yes. E-Man or Dak. You put 1981. That might speed things up. See, look at the value. Well, if he was complete. Mexico. I don't know how to tell the made in Mexico, I guess. I don't have any of that stuff. Okay, $14.99. He's more naked. I could buy the stuff and make it complete. Okay, $14.99 is what we're doing. Sometimes people will buy these. I've had people buy the entire lot, so they'll just combo it themselves, and I'm happy with that. There we go. Good. 15. Not the most exciting stuff, but in terms of value, it's fun. But yeah, let's switch it up a little bit. So next, I'm actually going to do this. It's just the saucer for the teacup. And believe me, I really looked for the cup, but it was priced for $1.99. So I decided to buy it because sometimes people are looking at the parts, and I liked the colors. So I think this is still here. No, Paragon. This one has a pattern number on the back that should help. 675. Oh, someone else has just a saucer. That's funny. Is this a double warrant? Yep. The funny thing about this one too is actually poorly. Look, this person sponsored it. What a fool! Haha. This one was actually poorly printed on the back, which I've never seen before. Okay, so here, someone got 137 for both, obviously. But if someone wants just the teacup, they're trying to complete, it might be worth it for them to buy my partial. And since it was only $2, I'm willing to take it. Yeah, I'm not going to ask 65 for just for the saucer. And mine's not in the perfect condition, so I'm thinking 39. And if it sells right away, I would be very happy with that. Okay. And it'd be easy to ship too. Okay, use condition has where to building marks Muse. There she is. It's upside down. Where's my flip? It's not pink. It's blue. I'd be happy. 39 is a good number. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, sometimes it can be hard to price stuff, right? And if you're desperate for this, you might be, fine, I'll pay. And if not, then it'll just sit around for a little while. I have no problem with that either. I don't do best offers, so it's going to sit. It's going to sit. Okay. 40. And then, like I said, I only paid $2 for it. So 80, 110, 125, 290. And done. Okay, I'm going to change my banner. And done. Might not make this show. Some simply because some of these things are, lower end. Show. So no one said anything, so your advantage will be the other guy having it at 165. The only difference is we have a different color. So someone is going to pick between their color and my color because someone trying to make a set doesn't really care. Oh, well, the color is everything, right? Let's see. Okay. Okay, this one's a little strange. Picked this up for $10 today. FX3 SLR camera. Someone's torn all the plastic off the back or the foam or whatever. But I checked it out and it seems fine. So I'm not sure what's up with that. Has no light meter and has batteries in the bottom, so I didn't get that, but I'm going to ignore that. Just looking at the lens on the front. I think I'll knock it down a lot. A little bit more than I wanted. So this is what a huge difference that the lens on the front can make. This might be it. What will your testing consist of on that camera? So for SLR cameras, I don't develop film. It's just not going to happen. I actually have that in my standard description. Just going to make sure this is the same thing first. Yeah, this is it. Well, look, that's weird. That one also has the sides. That's so weird. It also has the plastic pulled off the sides. Huh. I wonder if it was a flaw with the camera. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about, Justin. So I have one just for SLRs. Okay. First thing I need to get rid of is good because it's kind of weird. Tested aperture and basic functions, but I'm not an expert on cameras. Did not develop film, so free returns if camera has an issue. I've never had a return yet. So I do some very basic testing. And cameras are a constant challenge because they're not all the same. So one thing I do test is make sure that the shutter works. See how that took a while? So there's I think it's called the ASA on the top here. And that's the speed of the film. So what I do is of the shutter, I mean. So that was the one that's the slowest. So I'm going to do the fast one. See how fast that was? So I test that. On the bottom, there's a thing for batteries. and a lot of them have light meters. Basically, if you point it at the light, there's a little light meter, so I make sure that works. This one doesn't have a light meter, so I'm not quite sure what the batteries are for. Then for the lens, which is almost the most important part, there's a button here, but almost all the cameras have a slightly different way of taking off the lenses, so sometimes it is a challenge. I check to see inside to see if you can see the mirror at the back. See it flip. Make sure that's okay. And it's fairly clean. So for the lenses, you can change the. I'm saying all the wrong terminology, just so you know, but the aperture. See how it kind of goes. And one thing you want to do is on the back, these little levers, and you want to make sure what you can do. See how that goes quick? You want to make sure it doesn't go like this when you let go. Slow. Like if it goes slow, then you have a problem. And that'll make a huge difference to the camera. The other difference is when you turn it, you don't want to. This is a clicking, but you want to make sure you don't hear any grating. If you hear grating, that probably means they used it on a beach and the sand in there, and that's another big no-no. And of course, you look for mold, which is kind of hard to explain. You best watch a YouTube video on that. So that's all the basic testing I do. I don't develop film because that's just not going to happen. And if all that stuff is okay, then it's all right. The other thing I should be doing is talking about the mounts. But I'm not going to go into that because I don't have enough expertise on that to talk about it. And that's the basics. Cameras can keep going from there. I hope that helped. Let me know if you have any questions or if you do something different when you test. Okay. Plastic has been removed from sides. First thing we're going to do is get rid of the film tested. And that. And the word camera. That's about all I know. So you know the same thing as I do? Is that what you're saying? You don't do anything different? Like I said, I've sold a lot of cameras, and I haven't. The only complaint I had once was that someone said they couldn't see through the viewfinder very well, and they said they were going to try and fix them themselves. I said, "Well, you can return it. Like, it's hard to know everything," and they didn't. So I don't know. Is this too many photos? Let's find out. Oh, it's good. So weird that the plastic's removed from this one and the other one I looked up. Okay, now the price. I think that this person here got a really good price. And I don't think I can get that high. Because it's also this one here. I'm going to go with 119, and I bought it for $10, so I have a feeling I'm going to definitely have to do a price drop. For the returns, I also make it so that I have to pay for returns, because that makes people feel a little more comfortable when they're buying it as well. But definitely good that you do that. Peace of mind goes a long way. Oh, you mean the testing? Yeah. It's hard, though. Like I said, there's some cameras I saw them listed that basically I couldn't figure out how they work. There wasn't standardization for it. And for a lot of cameras, you're going to have to purchase all the specialty batteries, and they can be $20 each. But I never ship with the battery, so it wouldn't be practical to do that. The nice thing is this one actually came with the lens cap too. I was looking for something, but I think I might have already listed it, which is why I can't find it. So the last one I'm going to do, depends on how it goes. Basic functions and mold. Yeah, I think we're doing good enough. Like, unless you're going to really do the film, which I just don't want to get involved in. So here's Skeletor. He has his purple sword. Purple sword is probably half his value. I know he's missing at least one thing. Sometimes people will contact me as well and just say there's something wrong with my listing. Skeletor. I've only ever seen mold once. So see, there's his sword. He's missing his cane, and he's missing his armor. See, here he is just with the sword. You can type in sword and see what comes back. Oh, I don't want to look at this guy forever. Look at that, $48 just for the sword. Oh, this guy's very similar. Okay, let's just go 29 and hope the best. I'll be happy with that. Someone also chewed the sword. Sword has been chewed. Your missing parts. Go. Dirty. The camera just make a better ad than everybody else and take really good photos sold. Yeah, I find photos are really what people want to see. I don't get too many questions. And usually when I do get questions, it's something else just to kind of learn from too, which is kind of good. I bought a lot of like 100 cameras once. Keyword. A lot of the lenses had mold. It was a good lot to learn cameras though. Yeah. The other thing I like about cameras too is that the thrift stores don't really know about them. So they don't know the difference between like a $10 camera and then a $200 camera. So and a lot of other thrifters don't want to touch them because of all the work we just kind of talked about and learning about them. So that's kind of good too. I don't know. I kind of grown to like cameras. Yeah, I'm just going to do my banner because that's the end of the show. So let's see, 12. You know, the thing I really enjoy about this is always learning, always learning. So that's 2, 3, 410, 440. Must be Justin. He's the only person in the world that calls a listing an ad. Yeah. So, anyways, thank you everyone for joining me today on Tuesday. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure there's a show on tomorrow. I got to figure out how to cancel a show. I don't know how to do that. I did a total of 12 items for 440, so a little lower than I wanted, but that's the way it is. Was listening, but out of chat and had to look. Yeah, let's go. Thank you for even just listening in. Point and shoot film cameras are my favorites. Mine too. I haven't found one in a little while though, but yeah, cameras are good. Anyways, thank you everyone. I should be back maybe tomorrow, 5:30 to 6:30 for another listing show. Anyways, take care. Bye.